Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm fresh back from Houston, Texas. Had a great time at the Black Enterprise Entrepreneur Summit. Had some really uplifting and inspiring talks. I learned more uh, than any other conference that I've been to. I was on a panel called "It's a Great Idea, but Is It a Business?" and it was about inventors or business owners like Michael Elliott, who owns Hammer and Nails men's salon, who went on Shark Tank, got no investment, and now he's looking to have 100 franchises over America. It was a session about people just laughing at your idea and not believing it, and then you turned it into actual profitable business. So that was a very awesome experience, seeing young men and women, actually all ages, just being inspired and ready to go be inventors or business owners. I told you that I'd come back with a second video about inventing. The first video I told you to write down your ideas, so make sure you write down your problem. So if you're having an issue with sweat coming down your shirt and you want to fix any sweat under your armpits, that's an invention. If you have problems cutting your hair, the Cut Buddy, that was my solution. But you write down problem cutting my hair, or you write down problem fixing my bed, problem with my motorcycle tilting over, just any problem. I want you to just write down the problems. I don't want you to fix the problems. So this second part video is you going from writing down your problem to starting to visualize what a solution could be. So I want you to buy one of these old ass books that no one ever buys for any real purpose except for fifth graders, or if you're just a loser, but I guess that's what I am. This is my inventor book. This is filled with inventions. And as I told you, I don't lie. The first page is the Cut Buddy. I have many inventions in here, and it just happened to be the first page is the Cut Buddy, and it became successful. So what I want you to do is start to visualize what your solution could be for your problem. Some of you aren't good at drawing. I'm not the greatest, but I get around, you know. I want you to start visualizing how your idea, your problem, could be addressed with a product or a service. So I started visualizing that I can make a template from what I originally had as a 13-year-old kid. And what I did was I started drawing it with its angles and shapes and colors and descriptions. So you want to draw the actual design. Now this doesn't have to be your final design. You can come up with many designs. Just keep drawing, and every time you draw, make sure you draw every angle of the actual product. So you want to make sure that you're drawing from a up top, look at the flat product, from the side, and looking at the edges as well. And then I want you to list down in a bulleted format what each of these areas of your product do. All right? You may not have an actual idea of what the areas of the product do, but just maybe jot down some ideas of how the product can help. This is just you taking notes and expanding upon the problem. So you have a problem, and now you're trying to investigate a solution. You don't have the solution yet, but you're investigating how something can possibly be a solution. And then what I've done too is I also draw how it would apply to your human being's head or beard, and that's how you start with an invention. It gets fun after that. There's times where you're gonna get to a point where you're tired of doing drawing and describing, and your head might just kick into the mode where you're saying, let me come up with a name, and then you'll sit there all day just writing down like 60 to 70 names, and that's when it'll get kind of fun. But once again, first thing you want to do after you've stated your problem is start to draw a solution. All right? And from drawing a solution, then we'll move on to actual prototyping phase. I made the prototype before I drew a solution because I was a kid and I had a necessity and I needed to fix my problem with cutting my hair. But, you know, drawing down your problems and describing them and working out a solution, that's the first step. And then we can move on to actually making a prototype. All right? I guess I always forget. You can follow me on LinkedIn, Joshua Esnard. You can also follow my company on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, The Cut Buddy. And, you know, I'm here to talk to you, and hopefully whatever I'm providing has some sort of motivation or insight for you. All right? Well, I'll see you guys maybe next week or the week after, where we'll talk about the next step about inventing a product. Just remember, write down your problems, sleep on it, and then come back and start drawing some ideas and writing descriptions of how that idea would look or what would it be. All right? Take care now.